What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Matt here. So I'm gonna have to apologize for the room I'm in today. All three of my kids are home from school and it hasn't even started snowing yet. They're home from school on a snow day, go figure. So I'm actually up here in my wife's office, and so you have to deal with her clutter and the stuff. She's like does her sales and crazy stuff like that. Now, what we're gonna be talking about today is how to set up a pistol belt, how to set up a duty belt, a drop rig, whatever you want to call it. Basically what they're designed for. I have one personally in my house. It's my someone comes in the house in the middle of the night, something I can throw on real quickly regardless of what I'm wearing, and I have my pistol and my ammunition available to me. For me, it's a secondary, so I'd be having that on, but I'd also have a shotgun with me that actually has the rounds on the shotgun itself, or a vest that I could throw onto. So for me, it's a backup, but it's also set up part of my bug out rig. So I have it set up for a little bit of bug out and for home defense. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to give you a couple options and a couple ideas and tell you the very basis of how to properly set it up. Now, there's a lot of expensive and fancy, duty belts and stuff like that out there, where you could spend hundreds of dollars and all that stuff, or you can do it my way, which is you get GI stuff. That's right, old GI belts. I painted it a little bit myself. This belt right here, you can get any surplus store for like 11 or 12 bucks. This is what I had in the Marine Corps, and it still works just fine. It's a tested and proven system, so it works, okay? It works very well. You don't need a fancy up-end one in order to get the job done. Now, keep in mind, my carry pistol is actually off right now, and my shirt's tucked in, because when you're wearing a duty belt, you're not supposed to be having a pistol underneath the belt or anything like that. So my shirt's tucked in just so you can actually get the demonstration. But I'll just show you. It's basically, you grab it in the middle of the night in a bad situation, and you throw it on. So just throw it on just like that, right there. Now, pretty simple setup. Now I'm going to drop the camera and show you guys. Okay, there you have it, guys. So very simple to set up and put on. Like I said, this right here is a standard GI belt. You can get this at any surplus store for about anywhere between about, like I said, $11, $12. This right here, this drop rig, is actually a level 2 retention holster. I don't know if they consider this level 3. I don't think so. A level 2 retention holster. It's actually a standard issue holster for Beretta M9s. I got this one as the Arizona Army National Guard. It's actually got a custom little mold in here, a little metal piece on the top to keep it wide open. But it's adjustable, so as you can see, my M&P 40, which is my home defense pistol, fits in there just right. And it has the straps on it, which you can put down. You can do a couple things. You can just simply snap it together like this, and it makes it a level 2, or you can even take this strap right here, this Velcro, and put it over the top, or you can just have it there. It's up to you. So over the top works fine for me. So I don't know if that's technically makes it a level 3, but for me, I'm just considering it a level 2. And it holds the pistol in there pretty good. So this is set up for my M&P. As you can see, there's a lot of people when they get these rigs, they drop it down way down low and the straps are like above their knees. That's going to be a pain in the butt because it's going to be wiggling around non-stop. What you do is there's usually an attachment that you can actually take off, and you can actually make this the proper height. I like keeping it a little bit higher on my thigh because it steadies the pistol a lot better and it doesn't move around, and I can't tighten this or loosen it as I go. This is just bunched up like this in case I need to yank it down. I do that, and I simply just flip this back up and take this little strap and hold the stuff down so it's a little bit tighter on my leg. Now keep in mind, you don't want to keep it too tight in your leg because it'll start rubbing you raw, so that's personal experience. So, as you can see, I have the pistol. This right here is actually from Midway USA. This is the bug out part of it. This is my 308 carrier. This holds a bunch of 308 in here. So this is basically the part that makes this my bug out set out, is the fact that I have this over here. Now keep in mind, my rifle would be my primary in a situation like that. So I have this. I shoot my rifle left-handed. So I have this right here where I can simply open this up and grab the ammunition and load it up. Now the same thing goes for wearing or carrying a pistol. I'm right-handed strong side and I carry my pistol right-sided. So I keep my mags on my left side so I can get them with my offhand and reload them like they're supposed to be done. Now this right here, these are standard GI, this is multicam pouches. Now here's the thing, when you're putting these pistols in here, you're putting these mags in here, some people will make a mistake. Let me adjust the camera. some people make the mistake is they'll take it like this and they'll put it in that way. Okay, if you put it in this way and you grab it and you gotta reload in a hurry, it's gonna be coming up and the rounds are facing the wrong way. Always have the bullets facing towards the gun, okay, pointing towards the gun, which is pointing that way. So the bullets are in here, so you just simply grab it and load. So I have those there. I have 2 in here. These are 15 round magazines for my 40, and this is another 15 round magazines. If you can't stop them with that much freaking 40, then you need a freaking howitzer. Now back here, I have a simple Otis cleaning kit. I actually have, this is mainly for my rifle. I think it's mainly, yeah, it's my rifle. I have a setup for my rifle. I have a little bit of oil in here too, a little CLP in here. And I have a pistol tip in here too, and a little brush, so if I need to, I can get in there and clean it out in any situation. And back here, right there, I have some handcuffs in case I need to detain someone, or in case I need to use these for a defensive situation, because these are devastating for a melee attack. So this is a very basic, simple setup for me. It's designed for home defense, like I said, so I can get to it pretty quickly if I need to. It's designed for home defense, and at the same time, it's also designed for bug out. So if I need to go in a hurry, I can grab this, throw this on, grab my pack, and go, my rifle, and go. And this will hold the pistol in there with the retention. You can even dummy cord it in there if you choose. You know, that's a good thing. You might want to dummy cord your stuff on there, like 550 cord or 100-mile-an-hour tape or zip ties. You actually dummy cord that in by basically attach it to the actual straps or to the actual gear itself so it doesn't fall off. So basically, guys, that's the very basis of a pistol setup, a pistol belt setup for a drop rig. Now, some people like it up here. I like mine a little bit lower. I just do. Now, keep in mind, it's set up so if I have to dive down into the ground and shoot from the prone positions, I can get a hold of this stuff because I know my prone position, which I keep one leg up like this slightly, and I can actually reach these and get into it and pull the stuff and pull my actual ammunition out in order to do that. So this is set up so if I have to comfortably dive down in the ground, it won't hurt so bad. All right, so that's a big one. It won't hurt so bad. There's a lot of different setups you could use for this, but this is just a standard, actual tactical, setup. Some people like fixed blades on it. You can if you want, not me. You can have fixed blades on it. You have other tools on it. Whatever you want to put onto it is a good idea. You can put a first aid kit or whatever it is on it. But me, I like having my pistol, and I like keeping everything basics. That's how I like doing it. I like keeping everything very, very basic so nothing can get in the way. So I'm hoping this helps you guys out in deciding a best way to actually set up a pistol belt yourself or a duty rig yourself. You can use pistol belts for just about anything, for competition shooting, defense, bug out, whatever it is. You know, it's a trick that I picked up when I was in Iraq. You have stuff available on you so you can just grab it and go, or you have stuff available so you can just grab it and go in case of a bad situation. That's why I always keep ammunition on my actual long guns itself, so in case all I have available is just grab the rifle and I have ammunition on it. But I keep the very basics, the very minimum. Some people put all kinds of crap and stuff like that on it, and you gotta remember, guys, pounds equal pain, okay? And when this stuff is bouncing around on your duty belt for a while, it's going to become obnoxious, and you're going to learn pretty quickly that there's some stuff that you just don't really need on your belt. But, you know, this is, like I said, this is a very basic setup for me. It's a defensive and bug out setup for me. You can do whatever you want, canteens, belt packs, whatever the hell you want to do on it. Just keep in mind, the more weight you put on that belt, the harder, the more uncomfortable it's going to be, and you got to deal with that, and you got to keep it on your body at all times, say if you're in a bad situation or whatever it is. There you have it, guys. So I hope that helps you out in deciding the best way to set up a pistol belt, duty belt, whatever you want to call it. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. I'm just giving you a very basic method. If you like this content, guys, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about me. And for all the people that really like this content, if you would, go check me out over at Patreon. Through Patreon, you can actually help support this channel. Right now, I don't have a ton of supporters over at Patreon, so I haven't reached my goals, and it's going to be a long time before I can actually reach the goals and actually start holding competitions. Actually, like giveaways, competitions, holster giveaways, gear giveaways, gift certificates. I want to do like $100 Cabela's gift certificates and that type of stuff. So eventually, once I get enough supporters and I get enough income through my supporters over Patreon, I can actually do that and help you guys out. So anyway, guys, if you would, go check me out over there. You can help fund this channel. And remember, guys, it's our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other. Peace.